Stop waiting and hoping to be confident. If 5 minutes a day will make you instantly more confident, will you be able to find that in your day? Of course. And I don't mean forever. All I'm asking you is to try this for 30 days. Because let's face it, the hardest part of building confidence is starting. And you've already done that by clicking on this video. Hola familia, it's Jenny here, and on this channel we help achievers like you break through limitations, build unstoppable confidence, and reach the success that you were always meant to have. Look, confidence is like a full glass of water. When the world is calm, is steady, and overflowing with possibility. But life isn't calm, is it? Doubts creep in, criticism pile up, and setbacks, they feel like earthquakes shaking your beliefs in yourself. What happens then? Does your confidence spill over and leave you empty? Or do you hold steady, even as the world around you shakes? Confidence is not about avoiding life's turbulence, because that's gonna happen anyway. It's about holding yourself steady through it. And the best part is that it's a skill that you can build. In this video, I'm so excited. I'm giving you a 30-day challenge to build the kind of confidence that stays steady no matter what life throws at you. By the end, you'll have a practical tool that makes you sure that no amount of shaking ever is gonna break your confidence. These tools were just simply transformative in my life, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Let's start with the truth that can transform your life. Where focus goes, energy flows. It's one of Tony Robbins' most powerful teachings. And it resonates deeply because it's true. You don't experience life as it is. You experience the life that you focus on. I'll give you an example. About a year ago, I went to Africa and we were able to see one of the 7 wonders of the world. And this was the Victoria Falls. And we did an excursion where you go at the top of the falls and they take pictures of you. I know it's crazy. I love adrenaline. And I went with 3 other friends. We all had the same experience. And then at the end, I was just on cloud 9. I loved it. I saw the rainbow. There was a literal rainbow in front of me, and I just felt freedom. This amazing joy. My friends, they hated it. They're like, oh my gosh, we almost died, and it was so freezing the water. Totally different experience. Even though we all experienced the same thing, what we were focusing on was totally different. So what I thought it was the best experience of my life, they thought it was the worst. This challenge is designed to help you redirect that focus and reframe your limiting beliefs into empowering ones that fuel your growth. It's not just about thinking differently and just positively. It's about writing down your reframed truths every single day. Why writing? Because the act of putting pen on paper, I know, old school, imprints the new belief deeper into your subconscious. It transforms an idea into something that you can actually touch, tangible, something you can feel and you can internalize. This is pretty much the concept of neuroplasticity. Trust me, I've been there. After 23 years in the corporate world, building a successful career in a Fortune 500 company, it was all I've ever known. So when I started thinking about the idea of possibly leaving it so I could focus solely on my mission and my business, the doubts came rushing in. What if I'm not really a businesswoman? What if it's too late for me to start something new? What if I'm not smart enough to generate the income I need to support my family? Or even worse, what if I let my kids down? Maybe I should wait until they leave to try it? These thoughts were paralyzing, believe me, and they felt so real at the time. But then I realized those beliefs were not truths. They were fears, narratives I had accepted without question. Through intentional reframing, I turned those doubts into affirmations that were aligned with my potential. For example, instead of "I'm not a businesswoman," I redefined it with what being a businesswoman meant for me. I had over 2 decades of leadership and management experience. That is business acumen. Instead of "it's too late," I reminded myself that the best time to start was now, and every day spent growing was a day closer to success. Instead of "I'm not smart enough," I focused on what I could learn. I didn't need to know everything. I just needed a plan to gain the knowledge and the skills that I lacked. And the best one, instead of "what if I let my kids down," I asked myself a much better question. What if now is actually the best time for them to watch in person and real time how their mom goes after her dreams? So now it's your turn. This is your opportunity to take control on the beliefs that have been holding you back. The ones that whisper doubts, that second guess your abilities, that keep you playing small. In this challenge, you take those limiting beliefs, flip them on their head, and transform them into powerful truths that push you forward. So let's break it down step by step. Start with awareness. Before you can reframe your beliefs, you need to know what's holding you back. Awareness is the first and most critical step. And this one, you only do once. Ask yourself, what stories am I telling myself when I think about stepping outside my comfort zone? What thoughts come up when I'm considering taking a big risk or pursuing a bold goal? What do I believe about myself that might not even be true? Take a moment, grab a pen and a paper, old school, and write down those beliefs. Yes, write them now, right now. Take a pen and paper. I'm watching. Pause the video and write them. Go ahead, I'll wait. Don't filter yourself. This is just for you. Nobody's watching, really. Be honest, even if these thoughts start to become a little bit uncomfortable. For example, you might write, I'm not good enough at achieving this. I'm not smart enough to learn this skill. I will probably fail, so why do I even try? When you see those beliefs on paper, it can be a little shocking. They've been running in the background for so long that you probably don't even realize that they were there. But here's the empowering part. By writing them down, you've just taken the first step towards reclaiming your power. Reframe with intention. Now comes the fun part, flipping those beliefs into ones that serve you. This isn't about pretending that everything is perfect. It's about creating an empowering truth rooted in your potential and your yummy, juicy why. Take each limiting belief you wrote down and ask yourself these 3 questions. Is this belief 100% truth? Often the answer is no. Those beliefs are stories that you picked up from your past experience or fears or childhood or comparison, but they're not facts. Number 2, how is holding onto this belief limiting my growth? Maybe it's keeping you from applying for that dream job of yours, pursuing a passion project, or taking a step towards a healthier lifestyle. Number 3, what belief will serve me better in achieving my goals? Rewrite each limiting belief as an empowering statement that aligns with the person you want to become. Please note, you're not just rewriting the opposite. You're really talking about your truth. So for example, it's not about you saying, I'm confident, when deep inside of you, you're not feeling that at all. Remember, it's about your empowering truth. Instead, you can start saying things like, I'm taking steps outside of my comfort zone, which is building my confidence one action at a time. You can also go from, I'm not good enough to achieve this, to something like, I have the skills, the creativity, and determination to make progress towards my goal. Another example, I'm not smart enough to learn this skill. Instead, every skill is learnable, and I'm fully capable of mastering this one step at a time. Or I'll probably fail, why do I even bother? 2, failure is part of the process, and every step forward teaches me something very valuable. Step 3, committing to writing your new beliefs daily. Here's where the transformation truly happens. Write your new empowering narrative down every single day. Why writing? Because it's not the mental exercise of knowing them. It's also the physical action that reinforces your new narrative. When you write something down, your brain takes it more seriously. Remember, we are rewiring our brain. Over time, these new beliefs will start to feel natural. It's simple. Every morning, set aside 5 minutes to write down your reframed narrative, your new beliefs that are already truth. I am capable of achieving my goals. I have the courage to take action even when it feels uncomfortable. Every challenge I face makes me stronger and smarter. I'll tell you the truth, it might feel awkward at first, but trust me, stick with it because it works. By the end of this 30-day challenge, you'll notice a shift, not only in how you think, but also how you act. Step 4, take action. Okay, now let's call it as it is. Envisioning and writing is amazing, right? But confidence isn't just built by sitting on the sidelines. It's through action. Consistent, intentional action. Your new beliefs are like a compass, guiding you toward the person you want to become. Every day, find one small action that aligns with your reframed beliefs. For example, if your new belief is, I'm capable of achieving my goals, your action might be to take one step toward a goal that you've been procrastinating on. If your new belief is, every skill is learnable, then your action could be spending 15 minutes on a tutorial or practicing that skill. Remember, it doesn't have to be big or perfect. Small, consistent actions build momentum, and that momentum is what builds confidence. Step 5, reflect and celebrate the progress. At the end of each week, take a few minutes to reflect on your progress. Ask yourself, how has my mindset shifted this week? What actions did I take that align with my new beliefs? What's one win that I can celebrate today? Celebrating your wins, no matter how small, is crucial. It reinforces the belief that you're making progress and that you are capable of achieving even more. Now, let's pause for a moment. Here's an important question. What would your life look like if those limiting beliefs no longer existed? Without the weight of that belief, what doors would be open for you? How will you show up in your relationships, your career, your health, your family, your goals? Imagine stepping into every situation with unshakable confidence. Imagine pursuing your goals without hesitation, showing up as the best version of yourself every single day. This is exactly what helped me to have the right mindset and the right mental focus to finally take the action to leave the corporate world and now focusing and thriving in my new business, which is my mission. Okay, I'm gonna be very vulnerable at this moment. I'm gonna share exactly what I did for 30 days and how it totally changed my life. This is what I wrote down. This was my new narrative. I am so happy and grateful now that I know the real truth, and the real truth is that I have gained invaluable skills and experiences from my 23 years of career. This foundation gives me a unique advantage of growing my business. And the journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur is full of excitement and worthy obstacles, which will only make me stronger and will show my kids the value of pursuing one's passions and dreams. The wisdom I've accumulated already makes me smart to make efficient decisions, accelerating my success and providing a much greater impact on my family. Amigos, that's the life that you're building with this challenge. It's not just about writing things down. It's about becoming the person that you're meant to be. Because when you commit to reframing your limiting beliefs for 30 days, you'll create a shift that goes beyond words on paper. You'll start to live in alignment with your new empowering truths. So, are you ready to take on this challenge? It's just 5 minutes a day for 30 days. By the end of it, you'll have a new empowering narrative guiding your life. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe if you're new, and share it with anybody else who's also ready to hear this. And let's rewrite your story together.